Guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you've had a good day. So, back again with another Summer Wells analysis video. So what I want to talk about today is, remember way back when Ronnie Lawson said, the parents weren't cooperating, and it was all over the news, and it bothered them so bad that Grandis even done an interview. Grandis come out of hiding and done an interview with the news. It bothered them so bad. I thought that was pretty funny. So, but yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I got to thinking about that. I thought, why would Ronnie Lawson say that? Because that's a big statement to make about the family of a missing child. So you got a missing kid, and the sheriff comes out and says, oh, their parents ain't no longer cooperating. Well, let's take a listen to it.
News Channel 11's Ansley Daniels spoke with Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson, the lead investigator in the case.
Yeah, Ansley, the sheriff told you today that Summers' family now currently is not cooperating with law enforcement?
That's exactly right, Josh and Sarah. He also told me that the family has attorneys. Now, he did tell me that he didn't want to speak any further.
Oh, guys, there it is. I'm sorry. I don't know why it is. I love hearing that. Anytime another YouTuber or anybody play, I love listening to that. Anyway, there's the news saying, they weren't cooperating, all that good stuff. But we've really not, other than, them saying that, we've really not heard anything. I mean, Ansley Daniels did try to get Leslie Earhart with the TBI to elaborate on it a little bit more at their one-year press conference, which that was a no-go. That was definitely a no-go. Leslie wasn't going to touch it. She's just going to be like, no, I'm not going to talk about not cooperating right now. So, but I got to wondering, but we really not heard too much about it. Police won't say nothing about it. So I got to analyzing it. I think I figured it out. I think I figured out what happened here, guys. I think I figured out the answer to why Ronnie Lawson said that the family of Summer Wells ain't cooperating. So, and I think the whole thing about Don, Candus, and Grandis having an attorney is really from when police probably wanted to question them about something important they had, right? Police probably wanted to question them about something very important that they had. Maybe almost an interrogation, right? Police probably contacted them and they said, hey, we want to talk to you guys about something, right? And they probably, because cops ain't gonna, the police ain't gonna let nobody know what kind of hand they got. But at the same time, they're gonna let the criminals know, hey, they're gonna let them kind of know we're on to you. So you need to, it's probably in your best interest to talk to us, okay? And at that point, if police said it like that, all three of them, Don, Candus, and Grandis, knew it wasn't looking good for them. So what they do? And maybe they read them their rights. Maybe it was so serious that they read them their rights. And most times they do have to read you your rights when you get inside that room. You know what I mean? So what they do? They got nervous. they got scared. You know, Don's looking at 25 to life, right? So I believe they invoked their right to remain silent and to not answer any questions without an attorney being present. Because that's in those rights that they read to you. You know, you have your right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be held against you in a court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present during questioning. They knew the hammer was coming down. They knew the police had something important. So, yeah, that's what I think happened. And that's what led up to the whole Ronnie Lawson getting on the news and making that statement about, you know, the family not cooperating. They have attorneys, which they probably didn't have attorneys. It's just more than likely they said, well, we're done. We don't want to answer no more questions unless we have an attorney present. And then they can't ask. They can't do nothing. The cops, they can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. So, and just let me show you something. Let me tell you something here. This is back when Candus was on the news. It bothered her so bad that she got on the news, and she made a statement that I kind of want to address here. Candus did. So let me find it here.
And I have not.
So listen here, guys.
Mr. Lawson stated that Candus and the whole family is lawyered up. I can't speak for Donnie, and I know Candus hasn't because she's told me she hasn't, and I have not. If law enforcement wants...
Now, I believe she's lying right there. I believe Candus is lying bigger than shit. I think whatever happened in the interrogation room, we'll call it the interview room, if you're watching, Chris. Whatever happened in the interview room, I bet your bottom dollar they lawyered up. I bet police kind of let them know in a subtle way, we got something. And it's probably best if you're honest with us. And that's when they lawyered up and said, you know, we want to remain silent. I'm not answering no more questions. And I think we need an attorney. So, I mean, if you know, we're done answering questions. So if you ain't got nothing more for us, we're going home. And that was the end of it. Let's finish listening to this.
Wants to talk to me, TBI wants to talk to me, they have my phone number. They know when I leave the state. They know when I'm here.
So she says, law enforcement, TBI, everybody has their phone number. And if they want to talk to her or them, they know where they're at. Well, Candus, it don't work that way once you invoke your right to remain silent. Let's listen to that again.
I can't speak for Donnie, and I know Candus hasn't because she's told me she hasn't, and I have not. If law enforcement wants to talk to me, TBI wants to talk to me, they have my phone number.
When you invoke your right to remain silent and you tell them that you're not answering any more questions without an attorney being present, they can't call you and question you no more. Unless you got an attorney present. Right? Because then, you know, they're violating your right. Your right to remain silent and your right to not answer any questions without an attorney being present. I figured it out, guys. That's what it is right there. That's what it is. Let's listen to it again.
Candus and the whole family is lawyered up. I can't speak for Donnie, and I know Candus hasn't because she's told me she hasn't.
bullshit. They've lawyered up bigger than crap. I'm calling BS on that. They've lawyered up bigger than crap. I don't know when they done it. I'd have loved to have been there, but I guarantee you it more likely happened in an interview room. They called them into a room to sit them down, to question them, to formally question them, and it was going to be a serious questioning, which is probably why they read them their rights, which they probably have to do it anyway, but you know, I got a feeling they let them know that we've got something very important that you guys need to explain here. So it's best that you're honest with us, and you know, I'd say whoever was there, you know, they probably about pissed their pants, like butthole puckered, and they're like, yeah, it's probably, listen, if we don't have to talk to you, we're done. We're done. I can hear Don now. No, I'm done. I can hear Don now. And that's probably that. You remember we heard that Candus stormed out of the police station? That was probably that day. That was probably when it went down. Y'all ever remember hearing when Candus stormed out of the police station? That's probably when that happened. So my question is, hey, if they want to clear this up, they can by all means. Any one of them. All they got to do is say, hey, we talked to police 2 weeks ago. We went down there and done an interview with them 2 weeks ago. Right? Well, we talked to them 2 months ago. Now, this interview is a year old. So in that year's time, they've had plenty of time to talk to police. I'm sure Don didn't even talk to him when he was in jail about Summer. You know why? Because they invoked their right to remain silent. And again, Grandis, once you do that, they can't come at you no more. Unless you've got an attorney present. And I've got it figured out. Remember old Tim Mullins on Facebook? Find Summer Wells page on Facebook. Remember Tim Mullins was begging for people to help get them an attorney? There you go. There you go. They know police want to talk to them real bad. And they know police has got something. They know police has got something on them that's going to incriminate them. But by God, we're not going to talk to you because we're done. I ain't going to talk to you unless I got a damn attorney with me. So if you're done with me, my ass is going home. That's probably what Don Wells said to him that night. And Candus probably already stormed out. It's funny because Candus, when Candus took me to court, she stormed out and left that little boy. That was funny. Her and that bimbo that she had with her, whether Kathy, she stormed out and left Kathy in a damn courtroom. That judge told her to keep that YouTube shit out of his courtroom. She stormed out. I guarantee you she stormed out of the damn police station like that too. I guarantee it. Hey, I took one for the team, guys. Took one for the team. I'll just look at it that way. That day wasn't a waste. That day wasn't a waste at all. Anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think I hit the nail on the head? And anyway, that's my analysis of what brought all this to light about Ronnie Lawson saying that the parents ain't cooperating no more. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Am I spot on? I'll see you on the next video.